I'm tired.
Drew? No! Drew is rested up. He's refreshed. He's ready to go. Tell us. Oh, I'm so jealous.
I didn't get 8, but I got 6.
But 6 uninterrupted is pretty darn good.
Oh man, that charged the batteries up, and
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, it's so funny how many hours or how you rested is such a conversation when we get to be over 50. You know, my sister, even her text this morning, how did you sleep? It's like, you know, before 50, do we really ever ask anybody that?
You ask me all the time.
Well, I ask you because I'm over 50, but you're not. Do you ask people how they slept? How their night was? Did they get some rest? How many hours consecutively without interruptions? These are the things we need to know.
Just one particular person, but that's because she doesn't sleep a whole lot.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Well, you know, I try to sleep a lot, but I don't sleep well.
If you get good quality sleep, it makes a difference.
Makes a huge difference.
You know, you got to get that REM sleep.
Yeah.
You know, if
Yeah.
you can get into that REM mode,
Right.
then you can recharge your batteries. But
Yeah.
you know, a couple hours here and there, or you go to sleep and, you know, oh, I went to sleep. I was in bed for 5 hours. Well, you may only got 1 hour's sleep.
Right.
So.
Right. Well, I think I went to
What
bed.
a difference, though.
Yeah. Good. I'm glad you feel good because you look good, Drew.
Oh,
you look
good.
ready.
Yeah, I had a nice weekend.
Good.
We went out on Saturday. I don't know if Matt told you, but I'll tell you what, the jet expedition that they
Yes.
put on, unbelievable.
Yes.
They had some really, really nice toys out there, man.
How fun.
I
How
mean,
fun.
like, you know, $30,000-$40,000 airplanes.
How big are they?
Well, there was one that had over an 8-foot wingspan.
Wow.
Yeah, there was some really nice, and the detail, the
Yeah.
level of detail is incredible.
Well, Matt warned us. He said this
It was
is
really
something
good. I mean-
special. If you're interested, head on out there to the Chino Valley Airfield.
Yep.
And I saw Matt right after that at the estate sale that's happening this coming weekend. Matt, what's the address?
It's 5470 Indian Camp Road in Inscription Canyon. We are starting at 9 a.m. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Okay.
Everything must go.
Well,
Everything.
And you know what? I found a few treasures myself. I was like, wow. And I went home and I played with the treasures. We found this fountain, and it
Yep.
was all dusty. It looked like it was broken. It was
No.
and $10. Took it home. That thing is running on my front porch as we speak right now.
Wonderful.
Hosed it down.
Hosed
Looks
it
great.
down, scrubbed it up.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean the treasures you can find. It's really kind of fun to pick through other people's stuff.
Well, you know, someone, as they always say, someone's trash is
Yeah.
another person's treasure.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Well, I found quite a few treasures. So everybody put it on your calendar to head on out
Yeah.
there.
There is still so
many
much
good things.
stuff out
Yeah,
there.
lots of
It's
furniture,
amazing.
lots of clothing. I didn't go through the clothes. I
Yeah.
just did. It just didn't.
Lots of kitchen items, lots of garage items,
Yeah,
lots of
and good
of
prices.
Yep.
I mean, I'd have spent
smoking deals.
$30 on that fountain. Sorry.
Okay. Well, we're gonna collect $20 more today. when we're off the air.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. So anyway, that's coming up, and that's what you worked hard on all weekend,
Yep.
right?
Yep. And
Yeah.
I'm not the boss though, so
Yeah.
don't ask me pricing or any of that stuff. I'm not the boss.
You're
I'm
not
just
in charge.
I'm an employee.
I'm glad that you know your place in the world.
I
Matt.
do.
It's
I
a
do.
good thing.
And it's obvious.
It's obvious. Yeah, very good. Hey, I've got breaking news. There was another water main break.
Not in front of the your
Not
store.
in front of the glass shop. This time it's on Highway 89, and this one occurred Saturday near the intersection of Willow Lake Road. The northbound lane of Highway 89 is still closed as crews repair the break. Traffic is being diverted onto Willow Lake Road.
You know what the good news is?
It's not on Sheldon Street.
It's not on Sheldon Street, and Sammy's is closed today, so anybody that would be going to Sammy's couldn't get there
Okay.
if that intersection's closed, man.
Yeah.
That's an issue.
That's an issue. Okay.
Oh, I drive through the parking lot to get a burger.
Would
Oh,
ya?
okay, well that's
Yeah.
I'd jump over the curb.
Did you eat anything yummy this weekend?
No.
Exceptionally yummy? No.
No.
What about you, Drew? Just curious.
not exceptionally yummy,
Yeah.
but you know, just a nice, good barbecue.
Yeah.
But I can definitely. I was really thinking a hard, good barbecue, like something
Yeah.
but I wasn't ready to spend 6-7 hours in the heat
Ah, yeah.
cooking.
It was so hot. This
It was
weekend.
it really was. I
Before
mean,
before we shift gears and talk about the weather, I got to tell you about my delicious meal last night. Carne asada tacos. They're just my favorite.
but it's Monday. It was Sunday.
It was Sunday.
You got
but,
Tuesday coming up.
You know
Yeah.
what? We can do it again. They're that good.
Mr.
Where were
Dandis
they?
did them?
Where'd you go?
We cooked them at home.
Well, that doesn't. Hey, Matt, did you get a phone call say, "Hey, man, you coming over for carnitas tacos"?
Put on your
I did
pajamas
not.
and head on over.
I did not. I would expect at least a courtesy call from Mr.
Really?
Dandis.
Yeah, we didn't eat till like 8:00 last night. It wasn't
wow.
like have some people over, eat at 5. It wasn't that kind of night.
I still would have showed up.
You would have.
Oh, yeah.
He would have showed up. I would have been
Well,
sleeping.
next time we make them,
All right.
I'll let you know. But
It's all right.
delicious. What else happened over the weekend? I do know that the Powerball jackpot wasn't hit over the weekend, so the jackpot has climbed even higher for the next drawing tonight. I have the amount $748 million jackpot. $748 million. One person could win all that. The cash payout, do you want to know? $325.1 million. 325. Not 3. Not 25.
It's a heck of a tax rate.
325. Well, yeah, I mean, it really is.
Still,
it really is. It's more than half.
You know, I think I'd be okay with $325 million.
I would be just
It'd
fine.
be tough, but I could do it.
Okay, so let me ask you, what would be the one thing, say you won, not 325, say you won 100 million.
Okay.
What's the first thing that you would buy and not pay off? I don't want to hear about your bills. I don't want to hear about your mortgages or your car payments. What's the one thing that you would buy first?
Probably like a really tricked out Jeep or like a McLaren
car.
or,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
this is after, all bills are paid off for
Right.
the entire family.
Well, no, you can't pay
So
the bill.
I know,
You can't
but
pay the
that
bills.
would be at number one for me.
A car,
Or
a
bu-
vehicle.
or buying a vacation home somewhere, or just going on a lot of vacations.
I said one thing.
I can keep going.
He doesn't listen.
We'll go with
What
a
about you,
really,
Drew?
really nice car.
Okay, new car. Nice new car. What about you?
I would have to say I would probably want to get the car that I originally have always wanted.
Yeah? What is it?
A 72 Plymouth Hemi Cuda.
I don't even know what that is. Hemi?
Muscle
Hemi?
car.
A truck? Oh, a
No,
muscle
big
car.
muscle car. Yeah.
Okay. What color?
All right.
What color is this car?
I'd probably go yellow.
Yellow. Okay.
Gross.
Remember Nash Bridges, the
yeah.
TV show?
Yeah.
Well, Don Johnson, when they asked him to do that thing, when
Right.
they told him the car,
Yeah.
he signed in his contract that he got that car,
Smart
which
man.
was a clone. And after the movie, it sold for almost $2 million.
Holy smokes.
Well, they only made like 200, and I want to say 280
Right.
of the convertible Hemis and
yeah.
that kind of stuff. And
Okay.
that's the car I always wanted.
Right. I would probably buy, I don't know, what, 100 million get me a private jet?
Oh, sure.
Yeah?
You wouldn't be able to service it.
I wouldn't with $100 million?
No, it depends what private jet you want, but
well,
yeah.
What if I get a reasonable private jet and then I put the rest in the bank and then just live off the interest? And maintain it with the interest.
Because, yeah, the maintenance could be a lot.
How much is it going to cost me?
I think
reasonable.
you'd be better off. I think you'd be better off buying like a used 737 or 727, have
Those
it
are
converted,
big.
and then you
I
got
want
300 million. Come
I
on,
know. No, it's 100 million, and
you got 100 million.
And
100
I want
million.
something sporty, Drew.
I was thinking an airplane, but initial thoughts was obviously a full-scale airplane, but the problem is the maintenance.
Well,
The initial cost is a lot, but the
like
maintenance
what?
is insane.
How much is it going to set me back?
Oh, probably a couple million a year minimum.
20% of whatever you purchase
Yeah.
price usually.
Okay, so what's the purchase price on a reasonable, sporty, personal jet?
Like a G3?
Sure.
50 mil.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I've got 50 mil left over.
Yeah.
Put it in the bank, live off the interest. We'll be
So,
fine.
so at the end of the year, when you're out of money,
You play the lottery again.
okay,
Can't win if you don't play, Drew.
Well, and then
I
you
know.
also have to have a pilot.
yeah,
I would need a pilot.
and of course, chef, steward, stewardess.
No, we could take snacks. We'd be fine.
You got 100 million.
Just be me and Scott and the dogs. We don't need a chef.
Not the kids, not the grandkids.
We're going to see the kids.
No, it's you guys and the dog.
We're going to see the
That's
kids.
how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Every weekend. We're going to go see the kids every weekend. All right, let's shift gears to the weather. It is hot. It's miserable, but we can't complain because
Well, you can.
we'll be through it, and then we'll be so happy.
Yes.
Right?
We're getting there.
Are we?
We're-
Are we
we're-
really?
Yeah, we're actually getting there.
Okay.
It's not going to be 100 degrees today.
Well, that's good
So,
news.
I mean, it is cooler than before.
Okay.
Mostly sunny, light winds out of the southwest, again, about 15, 20 miles an hour,
Okay.
with a high of 98 today. Tonight, crystal clear, low winds, and a low of 72. And then for
Ugh.
Tuesday, a high of 96, a low of 71, and then it goes 94, 70, 68. So basically, 90s and
All right.
high 60s, low 70s.
Yeah. But no rain
And nothing until maybe next Wednesday.
next Wednesday. Okay.
Who
And
knows? At this point, it says Wednesdays. It says 10% chance of thunder showers.
yeah. Well, sometimes that can.
It all depends if you're part of the 10%.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So next week maybe back into the 80s. I'm looking for the 70s
Okay.
with low humidity.
Okay.
I gotta wait through August,
Gonna be
right?
not going to be in August, that's for sure.
All right.
But
all
you
right.
know, all it's going to take is just a little change in the weather, and we'll be all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, look at. There's a lot of people that would trade places. With
I
us
know.
Right
I
now.
know. I know.
They just are really getting hammered.
They are
everywhere.
Everywhere but here.
Everywhere but
You're
here.
right. You're right. I was walking into this building from the other building this morning. I'm like, oh, there's a nice warm breeze, like somebody breathing on you.
That's nice.
That's what it felt like. I was like, okay, all right, good to know. Okay, so headline, you could. Thank you. I like that. You could get $200 if you ate Taco Bell's diarrhea lettuce. Have you heard about this? And did you eat it? We know that Scott Dandos had Taco Bell twice that week that they were saying don't eat it.
Still, how do you know the difference? I mean,
If you still have it days later and it hasn't gone away, if you had it for a week and it hasn't gone away, you probably have the diarrhea lettuce.
it's called a burrito supreme.
Well, a proposed class action lawsuit is seeking damages of at least $200 for customers who purchase Taco Bell items containing the bad lettuce. The central case involves a man in West Virginia. His lawyers say he would not have purchased the products or would not have paid the price he paid had he known the lettuce was contaminated.
Well, that makes sense for everybody.
Well, exactly, and we were warned. Everybody was warned. Some people still went to the Taco Bell. The damages aren't about personal injury, but economic loss. The suit argues every class member suffered the same economic injury the moment the transaction closed. Each paid full price for food that was worth less than represented, and in law was worthless because it could not be sold for human consumption.
Well, that's going to be an interesting lawsuit.
Yeah, exactly. And how do you prove it? How do you prove that you had the diarrhea lettuce?
Yeah, and what do you have to do? You have to have a receipt? How many people keep the
Right.
receipt from Taco Bell to begin
Do
with?
we even get a receipt at Taco
Yeah.
Bell? I don't know.
Do you have to ask for one? I don't know. I don't
I
know.
don't know. I don't either.
Are we
Except for-
calling it the devil's lettuce now?
Nope, it's still diarrhea lettuce.
Okay.
It's
And I did some researching
yeah.
real quick.
Oh, please do.
So a new Gulfstream G600 is
Oh,
about
thank you.
60 million.
Okay, I can do
Maintenance-
that. I can do that.
Maintenance costs are between 3 and 6 million a year, depending how much you use it.
Okay, so how much interest would I get if I put the 40 million in the bank annually? How much interest would I make?
True.
Drew?
Well, again, you got to negotiate the contract with the bank. You're putting
Right.
$40 million in the bank.
Right.
Trust me, you're
They're
not
gonna-
going to be getting the stuff that's posted.
Yeah.
But I would say, even if you're say minimum, I would say probably 8 to 8.5, 9%.
Okay.
So if you did that, that'd be like what, 3.6 million
A year?
a year divided by 12.
Oh, so that's not going to do it.
So that's like
Okay.
$3 million a month,
Okay.
or 300,000 a month.
300,000. That's not going to do it. I can't do it.
That's
Shoot.
going to be your shoe. That's going to be your shoe shopping money.
I'm going to need a cheaper private jet. Can
Well,
we
you
do
can buy
some
one
research?
used.
Just
You can
get
buy
a
a
used
used
one.
G3.
Yeah, I would need a used one. Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll work on that. Okay. If somebody's just joining us, they're like, Lisa's buying a private jet for $60 million.
That's radio money right there.
In her dreams, baby. In her dreams. All right, we got to move on. We've got a jam-packed show. Johnny Wet Metal is waiting in the wings for... You look in the lobby. There's nobody here. We have John Rust. He's coming in with his Monday morning quarterbacking. So stick around for that. Conrad Jackson, the wildfire risk manager for the Prescott Fire Department, will be joining us a little later on as well. Right now, let me ask you something, ladies. How you feeling? Not the answer you give your coworkers, not the one you tell your family. How are you really feeling? If you've been putting your own health on the back burner, maybe it's time to change that. The team at Prescott Women's Clinic understands that every woman is different, and they take the time to listen, answer your questions, and help you feel your best. Because you spend so much time taking care of everybody else, let somebody take care of you for a change. And they do just that at Prescott Women's Clinic. Make an appointment, 928-778-4300, or go online to PrescottWomen'sClinic.com. Yeah. Welcome back. It's Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM KYCA. We have Johnny Wet Metal in the building. But first, we have two side notes on the private jet. Scott Dandos has the answer.
Okay.
He said just get a membership with NetJets and pay no maintenance fees.
Well,
That's his answer. And he said, yeah, go ahead.
No, please.
Please, you first.
No, I wanted you to finish.
You-
Okay.
you-
Anyways, so frequent listener of the show
Yes.
and contributor to the show,
Yes.
Nate Hartline,
Yes.
handyman services. I just know handyman.
You
in my
do.
life.
You've
That's
got a
it.
lot of handymen. I'm
You
just
gotta
saying.
have good ones. Gotta have good ones. So his brother is a private pilot
Mhm.
and flies those style of jets.
Yeah.
He said, get the jet and then charter it to pay the maintenance costs.
Oh, perfect. Because you're not going to use it all week, all day,
You're not
every
gonna
day.
use it every day, right?
Oh, we've got so many options. I love it. All right, let's shift gears and talk sports.
All right.
How you doing there,
I
Johnny?
am doing fine this morning,
Good.
and I'm gonna start off talking a little bit about what I did on my show on Saturday, Tri-City Sports Roundup, because we did the top 10 local female athletes of the year.
Fabulous.
Our number one for 2025-2026 was Bella Apt of the Prescott basketball and volleyball teams. She is the first ever female basketball player in Prescott history to hit the 1,000 club. That's
Wow.
1,000 points and 1,000 rebounds in her career.
Wow.
She was the Grand Canyon Region Player of the Year, All-Conference First Team Selection, and that's just for basketball. She actually had a very... People, I think, kind of forget about this because she had such a great basketball career, basketball season. But she was a heck of a volleyball player, too, because in her senior year for volleyball, she made the all Grand Canyon Region First Team and had 301 kills on the season.
Wow. Is she a senior?
She has graduated.
Okay.
Actually, she is not going to be playing in college. She
No.
decided she wanted to be a full-time student, and she'll
Okay.
be at University of Arkansas.
Okay, very cool. Very cool. Well, congratulations.
Yes. And, of course, this weekend began the Indoor Football League playoffs, which, unfortunately, the Northern Arizona Wranglers are not part of. But our other two IFL teams in the state are part of it. In fact, the Arizona Rattlers, they topped Vegas, who are the defending IFL champions. Final score in that one was 44-36. The Tucson Sugar Skulls, they also played, but Tucson's season came to an end. The Sugar Skulls, they fell to the San Diego Strike Force by a score of 51-34.
Oh, wow.
Then-
Okay.
then
Two
in
close
the-
games.
Yes, then in the Eastern Conference, we had the Green Bay Blizzard. They nullified the Orlando Pirates 73-59, and the Tulsa Oilers, they topped the Jacksonville Sharks 31-28.
Okay, so the run is on, and you're
Yes.
cheering for the Rattlers.
Of course, yeah. And I was actually cheering for Tucson, too.
Were you? Yeah.
You know why?
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 If Tucson won, it would have been a home game for the Rattlers.
Ah.
But since Tucson lost,
Right.
we go to San Diego.
Okay. All right. Very good.
Okay. Also, we have to send out big-time congratulations to Sophia Noriega of the Embry-Riddle Cross Country and Track and Field teams, who actually was our number 4 local female athlete of the
nice.
year. Well, along with all her accomplishments in cross country and track and field, she's also a phenomenal student. She was named to the College Sports Communicators All-Academic All-American team.
Wow.
She has a 4.0 GPA in mechanical engineering
Oh, man.
while competing for cross country and track, and she was also an individual champion in cross country and was the individual GSAC champion in the 5,000 meter run during the track season.
It's just not fair. Some people have so much talent,
Yes.
and here we sit
I know.
with none.
So much talent and mechanical engineering too.
Yeah,
'cause-
and smarts.
yes, because I doubt any of us could fix your wannabe private jet.
Right.
so-
No.
yeah.
I wouldn't trust any of us to do that.
You'd have to hire Sophia. Also, hey, local sports finally kicks off this week.
Yay.
Yes, I know. Oh, man.
It's been a drought.
Yeah, kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel for sports stories, but we've got scrimmages this week. Yavapai College men's soccer, they're going to host Ottawa University. The Embry-Riddle men's soccer team, they host Mojave. And over at Chino Valley on Friday night, they will actually have 2 alumni soccer games for the boys and girls.
Wow. All right. Alumni soccer games. How fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So we are getting into it. And to finish it off,
Culinary craziness
time. All right. As a treat to everyone, I'm taking you all to my native state of New Jersey. We're going to Bridgewater, which is just south of Newark.
Okay.
The only thing worth anything there is the airport. You definitely don't want to go anywhere beyond the airport. But if you go to TD Bank Ballpark, which is the home of the Somerset Patriots, you can have the Jersey Diner Burger.
Oh, I like it already.
Okay, here we go. We've got 2 beef patties,
Okay.
American cheese, which I know you don't like.
No, I'm not a big fan.
Okay. And within all that, within the beef patties and the cheese, you've got slices of Case's pork roll. And
Oh.
no, excuse me, what?
I don't know what that is, but it doesn't sound
Oh,
good. Cases.
Pork roll is a staple of any New Jerseyans diet. Grew up on pork roll.
Well, what is it? What is
it's
the
like-
ground pork in a
No,
roll in a
it's-
casing?
Think of kind of like thick bologna kind of thing, but it's
Oh.
pork and you
It's got a
fry it
casing.
up. Huh?
It's got a casing.
No, it's just called Cases.
Oh, cases.
That's the name of the
Thank
company that
you.
produces it.
Gotcha. I
Oh,
was
I'm down for it.
confused.
Okay,
I'm sold.
I'm not even finished. Now,
Okay.
now it's not between 2 buns. What they do is they take all this and they sandwich it between 2 waffle buns.
Waffle buns.
And Matt, you're down for that, of
Oh,
course.
of course.
Oh, I don't know.
Drew, what about you, man?
Well, I'm in.
And guess what? I'm in too.
You're
Wow.
Oh man, I mean hamburgers and pork roll.
And waffles.
I ha-
Now, are there any vegetables on this burger
No.
at all?
No.
No onions, no tomatoes, no lettuce?
9 yet. No. In the words of
Nunca.
In the words of Nikki from Obsession, no, 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 no.
Oh, John, I love your energy. You just brought us all from a 2 to a 4.5.
Good.
I don't know. I'm pretty tired, actually.
Well, Leza,
That was a
now
lot
are
of
you
energy.
down with this or not? Yay or nay?
We've got the American cheese, which you know,
Well, take
not a
it
fan
off.
of. And also, are the waffle buns gluten-free?
I don't know.
See, there's a lot of questions, so I'm out. I'm not in it. I'm not in.
No, they would have said it was gluten free.
Yeah.
They would have had a tag
Right,
on it for
right.
you.
So no, I'm not in.
I don't believe this.
and
It's
I
like,
don't know anything about a pork roll.
pork roll is delicious. I'm a New Jersey.
What do you put on pork roll? Ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, barbecue sauce.
Not
What's it gonna
mayonnaise.
be?
You could probably do either ketchup
Coconut.
or mustard.
Coconut?
Drew.
Now you're just being ridiculous.
Yes. There was no call for that. Coconut.
That was just for you, John.
Anyway, if you want to buy it, it costs about $15. Estimated calorie count 1,000. But you know what? Who cares? I'll devour it. That'll be my splurge
There
day.
you go. There you go. Johnny Wet Metal with the Monday morning quarterbacking on Leza Live. Coming up next, we've got Conrad Jackson. And did Carol ever ask Conrad how he got his name, Conrad?
No.
Okay, we're going to ask him that when we come back here on Leza Live. Stay with us. So, authentic Native American jewelry showcases the rich history of the artists who have passed on their tradition through their families for generations. Each piece is made by hand with carefully selected gemstones. It's how the artists and their families pass on their story to you. At Black Arrow Gallery, they sell only authentic pieces created by the finest artists among Native American jewelry makers. It's a craft they believe is more than something deserving to be worn. It's something that deserves to be honored. When you wear authentic Native American jewelry, you know you're wearing something real and something special. Shop at Black Arrow and wear real stories. They're open 7 days a week right downtown Prescott on Gurley, or visit their website at blackarrowgallery.com. Welcome back. We're glad you're with us this morning. It's Leza Live on the news 103.5 FM KYCA. Before we move forward, we have to sing happy birthday to Bella. Drew's Bella girl is turning 3 years old today, right? 3?
She's 3 years old today.
Aw, so is everybody ready? Conrad, you going to sing with us?
Okay.
Okay, here we
I was
go.
going to say, Conrad looked really excited to sing when you said,
Thanks,
let's sing.
Conrad.
You know what? Better that your response was better than Barry Barb's. He just sticks his nose in the air and sits back and lets us do it.
Literally.
So thank you. Thank you for joining us. Here we go.
Okay.
Ready? Happy birthday to you.
Woof!
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bella.
Happy birthday to you.
Woof,
And
woof.
many more.
Ah, love our dogs. Conrad, we love you too.
Oh, really? Even the way I
Yes.
look this morning? That's pretty.
He walks in and he goes, fresh out of the dumpster.
Yeah.
I'm
Literally.
like, how
Yeah.
appropriate.
Literally fresh out of the dumpster.
He looked great when he came
What
in.
are you doing in the dumpster this morning, Conrad Jackson?
So one of the things that we do in the wildland department is we support neighborhoods that want to do brush cleanup events.
Wonderful.
And so the Hazley Homestead, Hidden Valley Ranch neighborhoods said, "Can we do one together?" And schedule it for you have to do a month lead time. So they got a
Okay.
hold of me a month ago and said, "Hey, can we do this?" And for August 3rd, and say, "Yeah, we can do that." So
Right.
so we bring a 40-yard dumpster out.
Wow.
And the neighborhood just starts bringing in whatever cuttings they've got. We can't have any plastic in it. It has to be all vegetation. So,
Okay.
but what people do is they'll fill like the 45-gallon trash bags full of leaf litter and pine litter and stuff like that, and then we just cut them open and dump them out
Sure.
into the dumpster.
Sure.
So we don't have any plastics in there. But when they dropped the dumpster off this morning, there were already 14 cars and trucks waiting in line.
Wonderful.
And so I didn't even I like jumped straight
Right
into the
into the
dumpster, and because with those big old dumpsters, it swings open on one end, so you don't have to throw it over the sidewalls.
Right.
But you have to immediately start bringing that stuff all the way to the front of the dumpster, because otherwise you create a wall that you have to climb over.
Which,
so
yeah, nobody
so I
likes.
got all the way into the front of the dumpster, and people are tossing me the 45-gallon bags over the wall, and I'm dumping it at one end, and an hour later, and we were between 40 and 50 cars when I left. It had already been
Wow.
through this morning.
So they had already done their due diligence, take care of their yards, and they're just bringing the stuff to you.
Absolutely,
How
yeah. We
wonderful.
would totally want to see people doing that,
Yeah,
right? And
yeah.
so that both of those neighborhoods are really proactive.
Yeah.
They have each done technically, Hazley Homestead technically did a roll-off dumpster event, and Hidden Valley Ranch did it. But when they do that, because the two neighborhoods are next door to each other,
Yeah.
and they share a common threat, they actually notify the other HOA and say, "Hey, we're going to have that dumpster over there." So we get this combo effect, which really feels. And we may have to actually do a load and return today, because when I
Wow.
left, it was over the halfway point full. And granted, I think it's going to taper off when it starts hitting 90 degrees.
Right.
Which, quite frankly, when you're in the back of the dumpster, it feels like it's about 110 already.
I can imagine.
Yeah, I am. I apologize. I am just
Yeah.
dripping, and
God
I
bless
probably
you.
have a special funk about me this morning.
I'm surprised you didn't use the radio card and say, "Hey guys, not me. I've got a radio show. I got to do a little."
Oh, no,
later."
that is exactly what I did. I also coordinate the fire department's volunteer program, and
Yeah.
so I asked the Friday or the Monday crew if they
Yeah.
would come in
Right.
a little bit early, so I could make it over here to be on the air with you guys.
Yes.
And they stepped right up to the bat, and then stepped up to the plate and jumped in there and relieved me, so I can come
God
over here,
bless.
and they'll be happy then when I come back, so they can leave.
Well,
I'm sure.
I probably, but you're going to be happy to sit with us because it's nice and cool in here.
Yes, it is.
isn't
Yes, I am starting to
Yes.
go hypothermic a little bit. Yeah, It's like-
It's not that cold, is
Wait,
it?
when you're dripping sweat. It is.
Somebody
No
get Conrad a
Yeah,
sweater.
and normally there's a pile of waters on the table.
Oh,
You guys,
do we have a water for Conrad?
Oh, you're killing me.
I'll have to go find some.
Okay, you
getting-
go. You go. And
Go
we-
right now?
Yeah.
Or are you
If
taking
my
a
hand
break?
goes up,
Drew
I'm
doesn't
letting you know
have
I'm seeing
any.
spots, and I'm gonna.
Yeah, I mean, I'd share mine with you, but it's got lipstick on it.
No. My wife's really understanding, but she may not
Yeah, I
read
don't
that one
know.
right.
I don't think that'll work.
Drew's getting up to go see if he can find something. I don't know. Sorry about that.
Yeah. So it's
Not,
okay.
not
I'll
nice.
live.
So we've never asked you how you got your name Conrad. I mean, it's such a, it's a strong. It just fits you so well. It's a strong name.
So, are you asking me this in honesty? You don't know?
I don't know.
Okay.
Do you know? You.
I do not.
I
no.
asked Matt if
So-
Carol had asked you that question.
Yeah, she actually, I don't think she did.
No,
she
You know.
didn't.
Yeah, that's an interesting story. So my parents were 16 and 17 when I was born. That was
Okay.
back in the days when the father and the mother weren't in the same room for birthing and all that stuff.
Right.
And my parents had agreed that if the baby was a boy, thank you, Drew.
Oh, thanks.
He found
Oh,
him a
you
lot.
want one?
That's for Conrad. Thank you.
Well, you can just tell Drew didn't want to be on
Yeah.
camera. That's why he gave it to me.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's why. Yeah. So if the baby was going to be a boy, there's going to be Jason Jackson.
Okay.
And so I was born. Obviously, I was a boy.
Yeah.
They took the paperwork out for my dad to fill out.
Yeah.
And he filled it out, and they took it back in for my mom to verify. And she went, "That's not my child. My child's supposed to be named Jason."
Right. Your dad just pulled it out of the air?
Oh, no, it's worse than that.
Oh.
So I can't believe I'm getting ready to say this
Yeah.
live on the air.
Yeah.
My name is not Conrad.
What is it?
My name is Eric Conrad Allen Lee Jackson. So you can imagine my mother's abject horror when she saw the birth certificate and went, "None of those are Jason, and I don't know any of those names."
Wow.
Yeah. If everybody's got a pencil and paper.
gotta write it down.
It is Eric Conrad Allen Lee Jackson.
Allen
Kid you
Lee.
not, that is my birth certificate. Which is funny because on most federal forms, it is one space short for middle names. So I am Le Jackson on most of my federal paperwork.
This is the funniest story. So your dad, I want to hear his explanation.
Oh, he has no explanation.
He
His
just wrote
explanation-
down all these
he
names?
He said that they all just sounded good to him. But
Drew, your microphone's on. He's listening to rap music. Turn your microphone off. We can hear everything. And we're trying to hear Conrad's hilarious story. Okay, so your dad says what?
So my dad says that they were all names he liked. Now my theory is that because he was in high school, he was a
Right.
high school senior, he went
Yeah.
to his buddies and said, "What should I name the kid?"
Yeah.
And then his buddies threw in names, and he didn't want to disappoint any of his buddies, so he just used all of them. That's my
is
theory.
So funny.
That's my theory. Now Conrad in particular, though,
Yeah.
is my father and my mother. They bonded over a common author, a guy named Roger Zelazny. He's a
Okay.
fantasy sci-fi writer from back in the 70s, and he had a book called "And Call Me Conrad," whose the main character is Conrad. It's actually short for a very long Greek name, but I personally like to believe that is where the name Conrad comes from. But the bigger question, and I
Yeah.
don't know how close are we to break. Are we?
We're close, but go ahead.
Yeah.
I mean, this is
No,
It-
this is
yeah,
riveting
yeah.
radio.
Yeah.
This is where it's at.
So I grew up always. You knew when you were in real trouble when Dad was yelling off the deck and used the whole name.
Yeah.
Mom called me Eric. Dad called me Conrad. Like my entire life, so not a big deal.
Right.
I respond to both. And when I got on the Hot Shot crew, the soup walks up to me and he goes, "So what's your name?" Because I came on as a filler. They had somebody quit.
Okay.
And he goes, "What's your name?" And I said, "Eric." And he goes, "Oh, we got one of those already. You got to pick something else."
You're like, "No problem."
So yeah, my dad calls me Conrad, and he goes, "Oh, a geeky guy like you, perfect." And boom, done. 30 years later in the fire service, most people don't even know that my first name's actually Eric.
Wow.
Yeah, but so I go by Conrad.
I had no idea
most
that
people-
we would get this great story.
Yeah.
I haven't laughed that hard in a long time. Your dad, how cute is that?
Oh,
though?
yeah.
Now, do you have siblings? Because I want to know what their names are.
You mean my brother who actually got Jason as a part of
He
his
got
names?
Jason.
Joshua Jason Jeremiah Von Jackson. Yes. Yes.
That is, say it
Yeah.
again. Joshua.
Joshua Jason Jeremiah Von Jackson.
Vaughn. I mean,
Yeah.
Vaughn. Vaughn or VON.
I think it's VON.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that is fantastic.
I got a question. You were talking about when your parents are upset at you and they use the whole name.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did they ever just forget? Just be like, well, there's 9 names for each one of these kids. so
no,
we'll just
and I never heard my father mispronounce any of those names.
Oh,
And
wow,
and you
that's
could
impressive.
hear it across the canyon.
Sure,
You know,
sure.
kind of thing.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea we were onto a really hot topic
Yeah,
here.
it's a
That is
lovely
so
story.
funny. Great story. I think we should take a break.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Drink some water.
More with Conrad Jackson coming up here on Leza Live. Stay with us. And we're back. It's Leza Live on the News 103.5 FM KYCA. Our guest today, Eric Conrad, Alan Lee Jackson, the wildfire risk manager for the Prescott Fire Department.
Yeah, you messed up on that.
I know,
Anytime you
that's why I
come
didn't
in,
wanna
that's
tell
what
us.
it's going to be from here on out.
You need more names. So you know,
yes.
when I had my phone on, which I apologize,
That's okay.
I was looking up Conrad's name.
Uh-huh.
Okay, because it is rather unique.
Yeah.
His name means brave counsel or bold advisor.
And that's
Hey,
exactly what
wow.
you are.
Did you know that, Conrad?
I did not know that.
Very
And
cool.
if you spell it with it, there's a German spelling, which is the hold on, Koenraad,
Okay.
and that's the German version. And then there's a Dutch version, which I'm not even going to try to pronounce, but I was hitting the button to see what it sounded like, but
Yeah.
I left the mic on.
Oh.
But anyway, it's got all kinds of good stuff in here about the German kings. And it was that's where the name came from, when the German kings named their kid after,
Yeah,
according
so-
to the roots.
Yeah, and if
Old
you,
High German, it says.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, and if to my memory, during some of their crusades, some of the Conrads went down. Actually, they had some pretty substantial losses in battle, unfortunately. But
sure.
you know, the crusades weren't a big win for most of the folks that went down there.
Right.
But yeah, I was just recently listening to a history of the Crusades, and was like, oh yeah, I know that name.
It's one of my middle names.
Yeah,
Yeah.
One of my three.
One of my many. Yes.
Well, very cool. We're going to shift gears here, and let's talk a little bit more about that dumpster program.
Yeah.
Because I want to know, how do we sign up for that? How does it work? Give
so,
me more.
So typically, I get approached by an HOA
Okay.
because they become aware, like even today, because of what we're talking about right now. I'll probably get a call or two from an HOA or a neighborhood that wants to do it, because I've done both. It's usually easier with the HOAs because they kind of have a coordinated networking system,
Sure.
as opposed to neighborhoods that may not.
Right,
Like,
right.
So, but I've done both, which has been kind of nice to do. But they just reach out to me. My phone number is obviously listed on the PrescottFire.org website. So we need a month's lead time.
Okay.
We can only do it on Mondays or Thursdays because the fire department, we just coordinate it.
Right.
The solid waste folks are really what make it happen for us. So they need a month lead time so they can get it on the calendars for whatever Monday or Thursday it's going to happen. And we run it from 8 o'clock in the morning till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Way back in the day before I had the program, we used to leave the dumpster there for days and days. And when we would do that, we would find, refrigerators, furniture,
Sure.
stuff like that. So we don't do that anymore. That's why we just got to do it from 8 to 3,
Right.
which is a challenge because not everybody's retired, so not everybody can do a weekday deposit of
Right.
branches and stuff like that. So that's a frustration. But if it gets any non-vegetative stuff in there,
Right.
then it has to go into a landfill
Right.
instead of getting chipped, and it's a budget line for me, and so
Okay.
then it costs like 3 times as much for me to dispose of it out of my
That makes
budget.
sense.
So we just
Yeah.
man it for the day and make sure that nobody puts any
Right.
non-vegetative material in there.
Right.
And
And then you guys haul it away
Yeah.
for us. Now, is it just City of Prescott people, or can us unincorporated areas?
Sorry, it
No.
is a City of Prescott
Okay.
program. So
Okay.
like our roll-off dumpster program is City of Prescott. Our free chipping program on Fridays is City of Prescott.
Right.
Now the free home inspections that we do, the courtesy inspections,
Right.
I can only do them within the city limits because our contract with the service provider for the digital program that we use, our contract only incorporates inside the city limits.
Okay.
But Central Arizona Fire and Medical Authority recently bought into the same program.
Good.
So you can reach out to CAFMA and they can do the exact same inspections that I can do, and you can get the same kind of reporting.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Very good. Well, we've had some rain, and so we got to take another break. When we come back, let's talk a little bit about the fire danger that we're experiencing now. What's going to happen with all the green we see that's
Yeah, you betcha.
coming up, and what we can do now that things have changed just a little bit here in our area. That's coming up with Conrad Jackson here on Leza Live. Stay with us. And we're back. It's Leza Live on the news, 103.5 FM KYCA, chatting with Conrad Jackson this morning from the Prescott Fire Department. We've had a mix of monsoon moisture and hot weather, and I'm just curious what the fire danger looks like right now compared to this time last year.
Oh, to this time last year.
I think we're better off, right? We didn't have a whole lot of rain last year.
Yeah, we are. We're
Yeah.
better off.
Yeah.
And we had some pretty good soakers, and like you said, last year was a pretty abysmal as far as the monsoon season went.
And the
winter.
winter.
Winter was atrocious. Yeah, we had like just a couple really, really heavy dumps of rain and like one pitiful snowstorm, and so it was a pretty meager winter.
Right.
But so we got a lot of green up. We're still seeing like in the Groom Creek area, they caught a tree on fire yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so most people saw that came across
Was it
everybody's
lightning?
watch duty. I haven't heard.
We don't know.
But if it's a single snag, that's But think about that. When was the last time we had lightning come through? So that means it's just been sitting there smoldering.
Yikes,
Get a hot,
that's
dry
scary.
day, and now in which we had some couple hot, dry days now,
Right.
and so it finally warmed it up enough that it got ahead and broke loose. Maybe. So, like I said,
Yeah.
I haven't seen what the result was,
cause
but they
was.
were called it a single tree. So that's
Okay.
typically what we see.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what's all this green going to look like, and how quickly?
Well, we all know it's going to be brown.
We're looking at the hills, and they're alive. I mean, they look beautiful, and we know how long is that going to last?
My in-laws made a comment about that the other day
Yeah.
because they moved here from Southern California years ago, and they hit the window and they came looking to see if Prescott was going to be a good place to retire to.
Yeah.
That the hills were green and lush.
Yeah. Right.
Little did they know, 6 weeks later, back to brown, and then brown for the other remaining 12 months.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, I mean, what do you want us to do now? What should we be aware of now? Same things?
Well, I think it's on everybody's radar right now. If you're paying attention to the news at all, the whole Northwest is ablaze right now. What, 600 homes lost, like in the Spokane area or somewhere up there. And then Europe is just ablaze also. And then there was a fatality crash yesterday. 2 firefighting helicopters in Greece collided.
Oh, dear.
One went straight to the ground, augured straight in, and killed the two
too
pilots.
bad.
The other one was able to get it onto the ground, and they were injured but survived. So it's dangerous just somewhere else right now. So we've got a break, but rapid growth. I'm sure everybody's noticing all the branches are growing, so we need to stay on top of that. And some stuff you can jump on and cut right now. Some stuff like the fruit trees and stuff like that, you're going to have to wait till winter. It's when they retract and all those deciduous trees lose their leaves. That's when you're going to want to trim those back. But the plants are going to take advantage of all that moisture, and they're going to try to grow out as much as they can.
Sure.
And it's the tough call. It's like you like to keep your plants, but you need to manage them on a regular basis. I run into people who are like, well, when I cut it down, I'm just going to throw some Roundup on it and kill it. And like everything in Prescott's on a slope. You start cutting out these plants and killing them, and we're going to have erosion issues. So you got to strike that balance, punch it back to the ground if it's a brushy thing, and let it rebound over the winter. It'll come back.
Yeah.
But we need those roots in place to help hold that soil in place.
Okay, well, that's good advice right there. Yeah, I mean, it's just something you have to keep up on.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on.
Are you ready for your trivial word for the week?
Sure.
I got a trivial word for
Yeah, teach us something.
I accidentally came across this one, and it was in a crossword. I don't normally do crosswords, but while my wife was doing chemo this last time around, I was doing a crossword, and I'm like, oh, my God, I have only heard this word in the negative.
Okay.
You never use it in the positive fashion. The clue was entangle as a thread. That was the clue. And I struggled.
Entangle?
Entangle. Entangle.
Okay.
Entangle. So to entangle something.
Right. I would
as a
think it would be
thread.
untangle, but it's entangle.
Entangle.
Okay.
So what is the word? That's the clue, is to entangle as a thread. And when I saw when I figured out finally, I had to do all the other lines, and like, oh, wow, I have only heard that in the negative.
And what is it?
Ravel.
Oh.
You only ever say unravel.
Right.
You never say ravel. Well, let's bring it together. Ravel up, everybody.
Right.
True.
So wait, unravel would make more sense to me.
Right. So
To entangle
yeah.
as a thread.
No, you're going the other way.
You're raveling.
You're creating.
You're raveling. You're winding it up.
Oh
Yeah.
my
So we
gosh.
never use ravel. Ravel's not a part of anybody's
No.
normal vocabulary.
Use it in a sentence, please, Matt.
I'm gonna ravel up these wires.
There you go.
There you go. And then I'm going to unravel them.
See?
Okay, very good. Thank you for that enlightening word.
Oh yes.
We expect everybody to use it in a sentence at least once a day for the week until you give us a new one.
Oh, you want a new word next week? Okay. I'll
I
give you a
mean,
new-
we might as well. We might as well.
I'm gonna ravel up Drew.
He's down for it. Look, he says, okay, well, we'll get that done. Excellent, excellent. We have about a minute left. What would you like people to take away from this interview today?
I want people taking advantage of the free programs that the
Okay.
city offers.
Right.
We offer several different free programs. We also have mitigation grants. So if you can do your own work, we'll come and chip it. If you
Right.
can't do your own work and you're going to pay a landscaper, we will help you pay for that for as long as my budget will hold up.
Right.
If your neighborhood wants to do improvements, I will help that happen as long as my budget holds up.
Right,
So-
right.
So I have limited budgets. I can
Right.
do about 10 to 12 dumpster events a year.
That's great.
Um,
And so get a hold of Conrad.
Yeah.
Again, do you want to give your number or you want to say go to the website?
Go to the website.
Okay.
PrescottFire.org is the easy way. The phone number for the office is 928-777-1700.
1700.
Yes, 1700.
Excellent. Thank you, Conrad. I'm sorry, Eric, Conrad, Alan Lee Jackson. We'll see you next